welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Anteaters going up against the Crescents. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy can certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Lorenzo Ortiz. What do you have on him?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Next pitch is outside. And he deals. Triple digits on that last pitch. Stepping in, Rivera. Swings through that one for strike two. Ortiz, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can't get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. One out, base is empty. Backs and misses, it's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Now the left fielder, Castillo. That one at triple digits. Two outs, base is empty. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. And starting in this one, William Figueroa. How about a report on him, Chris?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Leading off, Lopez. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players are getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
One down, base is empty. That That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now, Medina. The pitch. Just missed. 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, and that chance handled. Fires across the diamond, inning over. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Machado.
The third baseman, number 46.
And a pitch. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That is it. The first baseman,
Ian Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That is it. The shortstop, number 7.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Gonzalez. No score here in the second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
When you can run your fastball up there in the high 90s, you think you throw it almost all the time, but right there in that at bat, he saved it until the final pitch and just blew it right by the batter. I mean, that's almost impossible to catch up to if you haven't had a chance to time that velocity, and if you're not given a reason to be expecting it.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Gonzalez. 2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one lifted in the air, center field, moving under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the center fielder, number 55.
Number 55.
Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion, everything is amplified. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. one missed.
A really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. In the air, right field. Gonzalez should have this one. Falls it in for the out.
The catcher, number 89.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Struck him out looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away. That one locked him up.
And now the DH, Davila. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Valentin.
Number 11.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here is Luis Martinez.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Jose Caballero. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. One out and a runner at second here in game 4. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Rivera, the next to hit. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Ortiz, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Base knock center field. Martinez around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Castillo. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And the 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now back, number 46.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Machado. Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
Right through there for a strike. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front.
And that one gets away at the plate. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, John Negron. Here's a 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offered in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
In the air, left field. Castillo makes the grab on the run.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 52.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Sanchez. Home team down a run here in Game 4 of this ALDS. And that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Juan Diaz. And that one is lifted in the air. Castillo settles under this one. Castillo makes the play.
Now batting, number 45.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Lopez. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. And another ball. Throw over to first. Sanchez dives back in safely. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. Puerto Rico had the lead 1-0. Game 4 of the division series. And now the first baseman, Ian Rodriguez. The pitch. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 7.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gonzalez. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two down. Wouldn't chase that time. This one in the air, right field. Negron under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batter, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Gonzalez.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And a pitch. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, number 11.
The shortstop, number 11.
Next offering upstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one in triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's down and in. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Valentine.
Number 11.
And a foul ball. Way high there. And it's 2-2. Swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Now at the plate, Luis Martinez. Good trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Jose Caballero. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. In the air, left side, under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is number 89.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Good eye in that spot.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one hooked foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard on the ground to first. Rodriguez takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Number 63.
Here's a big power threat. Davila. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That's in there, and the count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Back to right. Gonzalez under it. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
Now it's the right fielder, John Negron. The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Check on the runner. Negron back on a dive. Two outs. And that's in there at the knees. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes he goes. And the inning is over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The Anteaters out front here, 1-0. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Castillo.
The left fielder, number 56.
And the right-hander deals. And another ball. The count 2-1. And that one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Machado. One down, base is empty. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So man aboard, Ian Rodriguez. Now at the plate. The pitch. Fought off foul.
Cheese for strike 3.
So 2 down now, and here is Gonzalez. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Puerto Rico out front 1-0. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's going to be Juan Diaz. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Lopez. The 1-1.
Inside ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And a pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now, Medina. Figueroa over to first. And he's back in on a dive. And a foul ball left side. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Anteaters have the advantage, 1-0. we go to the top of the 7th. And now here is Jesus Gonzalez. And he deals.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Righty to the plate. And another ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now the center fielder, Valentin. Base is empty, 1 away, late here in game 4. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Martinez.
And here's the catcher, Luis Martinez. And the righty deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2 strikes.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, number 55.
Number 55.
Check swing and held up. Activity in the bullpen. Number 66. Preparing to come on if needed. Foley also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 2-2 now. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Number 89.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. The pitch. He goes down looking. So up next, Gallo.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now the right fielder, John Negron. Figueroa checks over to first, and he's back. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. Here's a 1-2.
Well.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two. And a swing and a miss. That's the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Roberto Ortiz.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, Jose Caballero. Next offer in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Bounce to the right. Fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Number 83.
Rivera will hit next. Good eye right there. Ortiz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he went, says Larry Bowen. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And another ball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Ripped on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Sanchez. The wind to the pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nine.
All over that one right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And a manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. William Figueroa departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Number 66 takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No outs, runner at first. Juan Diaz digs in now. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Nope.
And a good eye there. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Diaz, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. And a pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Next offering is downstairs.
His fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Just missed. So the tying run at second. Late in that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Here comes a 3-2. Strike three, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
2 on, 1 out, and the batter will be the shortstop. In the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And the batter now, Medina. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Birdie. Well, 1-run game. Machado getting ready to hit.
Number 46.
The 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Rodriguez.
And here's the first baseman, Ian Rodriguez. One down, base is empty. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ballgame.
Swung on, belted. That one's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So digging in, Jesus Gonzalez. Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
Foul ball there. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Diaz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now the center fielder. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Rodriguez steps on the bag. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. And now the catcher comes up to him. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And that one in the air center field. Valentin has this one sized up, brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Number 63.
So they're down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Davila. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And another ball. Outside low. And that's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And the batter now, John Negron. With the tying run at the plate, the home team trying to pull it out. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
This team played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like a Game 7. You win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
Here's another.